Okay, let's get in touch. Let's deep dive into another concept related to the network fundamentals. We covered the physical side of the network infrastructure. Right now we are moving towards the logical infrastructure of the network side, because these two are the major components to make the network industry operational. So right now we are in the phase of the logical infrastructure, and the basic component which are easy to understand for all new learners of the network industry is operating system. Because are all candidates, are all learners, are all new IT lovers know that without operating system these hardware devices are useless. Because if your cell phone and if your tablet don't have any operating system, they are useless. You cannot utilize them anymore. So the term operating system is mentioned by its own name, that this system have the capability, have the applications, have the patches which can run the hardware devices easily. So in the same manner, if we are using the laptop machines, desktop machines, or the MacBooks, we have number of operating systems which provide a number of features to manage their own hardware accessories, to manage the hard disk, to manage the RAM, to manage the processor, and each and every component of the electronic device. Okay, so we have a number of operating system related to the Mac OS, definitely. And we have a range of large number of operating systems on the platform of Microsoft. Right now we have Windows 7, although Microsoft already announced its end support, while we have Windows 8, Windows 10 related to the client side, related to the end machine, which are used by our end user. And on the other hand, we have a specialized software, we have a specialized operating system here, which known as the Windows Server Operating System, and which we have number of operating systems. If we talk about the Windows Server Operating System, so we have Server 2008, we have Server 2012, we have 2016, we have right now the latest version of the operating system related to the server machines are 2019. We get a bit concept, we get the bit concept in the previous sessions related to the server machines, and we learned that these are the specialized high performance hardware. As you can see here, these are the rack mounted servers which have the capability of high performance, and generally they are used in the Google data center or Cisco or Microsoft or any other large enterprises for handling number of applications like website hosting, like e-commerce businesses, like online trading, like PayPal services. So these machines are capable to handle number of requests related to the IT operations, and they have the capability for other aspects of the IT related to the security operations and storage. So for that purpose, to manage these strong high capability hardware devices, we definitely use we definitely require a high-end operating system. So these machines, these end machines have their different requirements, because they are generally used for the purpose of gaming, for the purpose of web browsing, for the purpose of to run the accounts application and ERP applications. But when we talk about these machines are handling the user request. They are working over the internet, they are hosting the websites, they are hosting the e-commerce websites, they are running a number of accounts application related to the banking sector. So that's why we need specialized operating system. So for that purpose, Microsoft introduced number of specialized operating system related to the server, and right now we have the most latest category, which is 2019, and these operating system have the number of security options related to the network or server infrastructure, having number of storage capabilities, performance capabilities, hardware machines management capabilities. So that's why they are called the server operating system. And Microsoft have the capability to build a specialized operating system related to the server infrastructure. So both level, on the server level and on the client side, we need, although we need the operating system, but due to having different requirements, client machines have different versions and different types of operating system, while server machines have although different requirements, so they have different platform and different operating system. And other type of operating system, which is called the open source application, is based on Linux. So we have a number of Linux operating system, and we have CentOS, we have Debian, we have Unix operating systems. These are basically specialized for the purpose of security and for the purpose of high performance. These operating systems are generally without GUI mode, without any graphical mode, and maximum functions perform on Linux machines are based on commands. So you need to learn the number of command skills if you are trying to configure the Linux operating system. Although they have their desktop version, but this desktop version have very limited capabilities. So we are more focused to utilize the advanced operating system of the Linux category, which are totally based on the command prompt. And in the Linux high-end operating system, there is no GUI, there is no graphical interface for the end user. That's why most of the time on end machines like laptops or desktops or workstations, we are not using the Linux. But in a whole summary, we need the operating system to handle these all devices and make our network in phase of operation. So now let's move to another topic related to the logical infrastructure.